beginning, you will hold me in the end. Every moment in the middle, make my heart o'er Bethlehem, be born in me.
Okay, so let me give it to you straight. Make sure that I communicate the details, the state of mind of this roller coaster of emotions on this journey of mine. You probably heard of me. My name, they call me Joesph. Though my friends call me Joe, at least those closest to me. And it's true what they said. I come from the great line of David, the king. And although it seems impressive, in reality, I'm just a carpenter. It doesn't quite have the same royal ring. This is my life, normal and plain. But exciting news was happening. You see, I'm now betrothed. You see that beautiful girl? She's gonna marry me. It's exciting, it's scary. I mean, it's all the things combined. But to be honest, I'm just ready. Just ready, it's my time. So happy. Her name is Mary. I'm gonna marry Mary. All I can say is, I'm a lucky man. I feel so lucky. So, you can imagine. Much to my surprise, that after our betrothal, when Mary, she comes by and tells me this story, my mind can't fully realize, taking in the words and rationalize as she says, she's pregnant. I mean, my whole world seemed in a moment to die. Pregnant? No. What do you mean? I mean, you must be joking. You're married, my fiance. This can't be happening. And as if that wasn't enough, there was more to be said. She talked about this angel tall and mighty and the things that he said. The baby is the Son of God. Don't you see he's the Messiah? Joesph, please, believe me. I've not been unfaithful, don't you see? We've heard the stories and we know the prophecies. Well, she had never done anything to think her unfaithful. Still, how could I believe? This story is just unbelievable. Yes, I know the prophecies and I heard the stories, but why me and Mary? We're not royalty, and most would just call us ordinary. The only logical thing to think is the unthinkable, and what would everyone else think? I mean, I don't want anyone or any harm to come to her. It's not just about the rumors, but the law would condemn her. So I'll just divorce her quietly and avoid the crowd's stir. Even though my heart just simply hurts. So I went to sleep. I tossed and I turned, and how could I sleep? I mean, what I just heard. Somehow I found some sleep and began to dream, but to my amazement and to my surprise, and that the angel that Mary described, and I mean, he was standing, right before my eyes. A nightmare or a dream. In that moment, it was hard to say until he said, "Fear not." The same phrase that Mary heard him say. He told me of this baby, the one that Mary held. This baby's name would be Jesus. And he would one day save us. She told the truth. I mean, Mary, she told the truth. So I quickly knew what I was to do. I would take her as my wife, and this child was now our life and would change all of our lives. It would be so wonderful to tell a grand story, the end story, but in fact, this is only the beginning of that journey. You see, as Mary was approaching her time, the government called for a census. I mean, I can't believe this. How am I to care for this woman? And she and his child are so precious, but it's required. So we left the comfort of our homes and to go to Bethlehem. Oh, please, God, please guide us, guide us. As we got there, you can't imagine the chaos. I mean, people lying in the streets to the left and to the right of us. And then Mary, in her sweet way, turned to me and it's time. The baby's coming. What, okay, what am I going to do? I don't know what to say. This child's going to be born. I mean, right here in this crowded street, certainly there was a different plan. I mean, a different way. But I'm just a carpenter. I don't have money to turn heads or have to pave a way. Oh, look at this start. I'm not sure why I was chosen for this day. Okay, I got to do something. Find someone. So I just kept on knocking on door after door. Can't they see my wife? She's not just expecting. I mean, she's in labor. She's laboring. Finally, an innkeeper offered something, and I was like, yes, please, we'll take it. We'll take anything. So she brought us to the manger where animals were feeding and sleeping. And oh no, this can't be. There's no place for my wife, let alone the baby. We're supposed to be king. But before I began arguing, it's time. It's time. The baby was coming. I watched my wife. Lord, what can I do? I mean, there was no one but me to help her and comfort her, not a nurse, and not even her mother. I mean, just me, her husband, the carpenter. She labored until laboring was done, and in that moment, it all changed. As I looked at our son, Jesus, one day angel said to save us, said would come to save us. Oh, my little family right there in front of me. And then Mary, she handed him over to me. I don't know why I was chosen to be your earthly father. I'm not royal or rich. I'm just an ordinary man, but I'm eternally thankful to hold you in my hands. I promise to love you, to teach you what I know. I promise to protect you. I don't ever want to let you go. And that night, words cannot fully explain, but I embraced each moment, held on to my wife and my child, and proclaimed my love for them. I'm in awe of them. Thank you, God. Thank you for using this ordinary man